Welcome to this week's ARB News with your host, Elliot. Today we're going to get started with our sports.
Hello Stallions, good afternoon. Hope you're all doing well. We have the boys baseball team playing against Central City April 1st at 1:30. Good luck to them.
Portugal and North Macedonia will play in the final this week. They both are looking for a spot in the World Cup. Italy missed out in the World Cup for a second time in a row.
Next up, let's get to know our staff.
Hi, I'm Miss Thomas, and I am the 12th grade college readiness teacher here at ARB.
How long have you been working at ARB?
This is my very first year here at ARB and in California.
Has ARB been a big impact in your life?
It has been a huge impact of my life, especially as a first year here. I feel like I'm learning so much from the students every single day. You guys are teaching me just as much as I teach you.
When you're having a bad day, what do you do to make yourself feel better?
When I am having a bad day, I usually go to the awesome other teachers here at ARB, have a little vent sesh, or sometimes the little, what are those notes called that we pass to each other that are like ARB compliments? ARB shoots. I forget what they're called. The little sweet notes that you send each other and your teachers. Whenever I get those, I save them, and when I'm having a bad day, sometimes I'll read and be like, "Oh,
Okay.
please care about me."
What is the best advice you ever received?
The best advice I have ever received, I would say, is to give yourself a lot of grace to make mistakes and change your mind, and just to embrace that as part of your process in life. You're gonna grow from it.
Thank you.
Now we're going to learn more about our weather.
On Tuesday, we'll have a sunny day with a high of 66 and a low of 49. On Wednesday, we'll have a partly cloudy day with a high of 65 and a low of 53. On Thursday, we'll have a partly cloudy day with a high of 66 and a low of 55. On Friday, we'll have a partly cloudy day with a high of 70 and a low of 54. And on Saturday, we'll have a partly cloudy day with a high of 69 and a low of 55. Today's fun fact: did you know babies have 100 more bones than adults?
Watch out, here come our shoutouts.
Shout out to Brianna Aguilar and Mary Morales for getting accepted into CSU San Bernardino, Jessica Aragon, Kevin Bermudez, Emerson Flores,
Stephanie Jaramillo, Brian Matias, Leila Velasquez for getting accepted to CSU Fullerton. Also, congratulations to Elizabeth Alpizar, Melanie Heredia, Stephanie Jaramillo for getting accepted to UC Santa Cruz.
Remember, if you get accepted to any UC, CSUs, or private schools, make sure to email them to Miss Aragon.
If you want to give your teachers or students a shout out, send it to the following email: bunchynews2022@gmail.com.
Let's catch up with this week's Chisme.
Chris Rock made a joke about Jada Pinkett's shaved head, which did not go over well with her husband Will Smith. While presenting the award for Best Documentary, Rock joked, "Jada, I love you, G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it." The camera cut to Pinkett Smith, who rolled her eyes as she sat next to Smith. "That was a nice one," Rock said, appearing to respond to the joke not going over well. Rock then said, "Uh-oh," and laughed as Smith walked towards him on stage and slapped Rock on the face. Will Smith may be asked to hand back his Best Actor statuette following his live on-stage assault of Chris Rock. Will Smith apologized to Chris Rock. "Jokes at my expense are a part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally," said Smith in an online post.
Ezra Miller, the film star best known for playing the Flash in Justice League films, was arrested just after midnight Monday at a bar in Hawaii after allegedly flipping out over patrons singing karaoke. The 29-year-old was charged with disorderly conduct and harassment in connection with the late-night disturbance at a South Hilo bar. During the course of their investigation, police determined that the man, later identified as Ezra Miller, became agitated while patrons at the bar began singing karaoke. According to the Hawaii Police Department report, Miller began yelling and at one point grabbed the microphone from a 23-year-old woman singing karaoke and later lunged at a 32-year-old man playing darts. The bar owner asked Miller to calm down several times to no avail.
Okay, now here comes this week's TikTok.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she's waiting for for me. Just across the bar, my seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget, but between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies, you know, I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight.
We're coming into our last segment with E Square with our interesting facts.
Hello, this is Square with me, Edwin.
And me, Ezekiel.
Today in the local news, there was a report by the fire department that they rescued a woman and her dog. This occurred around 2:13 p.m., where they were able to successfully rescue the woman in about 30 minutes. But they had more trouble with the dog as it kept running away from them. It was then a bit after 4 p.m. where they managed to rescue the dog. This was after the dog had bit a rescuer, and then it ran into the deep parts of the water and was swept away by the storm. And then a bit afterwards, 4 p.m., they managed to put a rope around the dog's neck and pull it out and successfully get it out of the water. This was after a man had tried to rescue the dog himself but got bit and was swept away. So thankfully he was rescued as well. On to the fun facts.
That's interesting news, Edwin. But fun fact, I'm back, people. You know what's not back? Paper towels. Apparently, we're going through another shortage. Manufacturers say that they're only producing as much as they can sell in a single day. However, it may also have to do with people beginning to hoard paper towels and napkins all over again for some reason.
Thank you for watching this week's ARB News.